And in their desperation, they turned to a man they didn't fully understand.
All I ever wanted was the money and the hoes.
So can you tell us a little bit how you got here and how Producers Lounge came about?
Yeah, so I play in a band called Diafrix, and outside of Diafrix, I've been producing and mentoring for about 10 years, I'd say, working at the Melbourne Arts Centre at a program called Dig Deep, and from there, that particular program's more MC focused, so more focused for the songwriter. And so I've been doing workshops all around Australia as well, and I've never come across a workshop where it's solely based for producers. So I thought, hey, let's give it a crack and try run something. And that's how I came up with the idea, and I presented it to Multicultural Arts Victoria, and they liked the idea, and we done the first year, and that was great. And now this year was the second year, 2015. Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us a bit about how it's structured and set up, and what you're hoping the producers will get out of it.
Well, it's about the producers coming into a professional studio and dealing with a project in a professional kind of manner. So coming across the issues that you would have when recording, the things that you need to ask, how to get what you want from an artist. So like sometimes you're working with an artist, and they're used to rapping or singing their own way, but it might be a song that's slightly different, how to get that out of them. And also, of course, sonically, what goes on when because the thing is, like, a lot of bedroom producers tend to just write beats, so all the songs aren't arranged. So looking at how to make like urban kind of arrangements in music as well.
So tell us a little bit about your experience with Diafrix and your relationship with MC
Abdul Wahab, MC Asmarino. Well, we met through a program like this. It was a hip hop program. We both went to high school in the West, and I was always into music, but I'd never done music at school or anything like that. And bumped into him and took part in the workshop, and from there, like, it was a domino effect. Like, we saw, like, I found stability within myself, meaning like, okay, cool, like, this is what I'm about. Like, I want to be able to share a story, like share myself, like in this way. And from there, we've done hip hop workshops together, and from that I developed skills in workshops. And so ever since, like, we still work very tight hand in hand together, even outside of Diafrix projects. Like, we both are very rooted in the community, especially with the youth, because we know we've been there. We know what it's like not to have opportunities, and we know what it's like to be given an opportunity, and the benefits. It's a domino effect. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So how do the two of you work together? Do you have like really similar styles and tastes, or do you balance each other out with different visions? How does it work?
Yeah, he can't turn on the computer, I can. And so when we're in the studio, it's more I sit down. If it's myself, like within Diafrix, it's like I'm like the MC rapper, and so is he. Doesn't matter but we always have a producer that works with us. But I can't help but get in front of the computer and jump in as well. But we work, he's got an amazing ability to come up with melodies, really catchy melodies. So, we'll get a bunch of ideas drafted out, sketched out, and take them home, and just jam our thoughts and catch up, and then share them. And from there, we just start developing like melodical ideas rather than concepts, you know what I mean? And then we start talking about like where the song is taking us as individuals. And like, if I'm drawn to his idea, then I'm like, yo, forget what I've got. I like that. Let's go that way for a minute. But like every song is different. Starts off, has got its own life. I feel. Even if you've been writing for like a long time. So that's why, like, when I write music, I just press record and I just jam a whole heap of ideas out until an idea turns into something that I'm starting to feel as that's what I'm feeling. Do you know what I mean? And that's the emotion, and that's what it is that I'm trying to say. And I'm like, right, I feel where I'm going with this, and then turn that into a song.
The last question is running out of time. But what are you most proud of coming out of this year's Producers Lounge?
The tracks. The bangers.
Tell us about the tracks a little bit.
The tracks, there's one track by Matt and Vin featuring Owais and Kasha. Owais is the rapper, Kasha is the singer. Matt and Vin, I met them at Dig Deep, and I was really proud of them because it's the first time where they've produced like a full track with guest vocalists on it, start to finish, seen it mixed and everything. Francois, who's Frederick, Frenchie, he's got like 3-5 different names. He's just awesome. His track was just oozing with goodness. And just really good tracks.
What's the vibe coming from? What kind of emotions or response are you going to get?
From audiences or them?
From the audiences. From the audiences,
I think the audiences are going to be surprised by, like, how come I haven't heard of these people? I think that's going to be the, like, damn, that's hot. Like, why haven't I heard this before? I want to work with you, kind of thing. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Everybody say